Of course, the Game Awards came around, and you don't really have events where they mass announce games anymore. It's not really a thing anymore, more because E3 is gone, so there aren't really many areas they can announce games. E3 really cemented the decline of the modern gaming industry, the death of E3. Of course, people say it's because of COVID. COVID killed E3, but really, the decline of gaming came with the death of E3. You know, it was something that every gamer looked forward to, and now E3 is gone. But of course, now you have people upset over Tekken 8's guest character. Of course, it's for Final Fantasy 7 fans. Of course, Tekken 8 added the Final Fantasy 16 protagonist to the game as a DLC character, presumably to promote that game. Okay, first of all, Final Fantasy 7 fanboys, you really get everything handed to you. You got two remakes. Okay, that Square put time and effort to. Of course, you got two representatives of Final Fantasy 7 and the biggest fighting game series of all time, Super Smash Bros. Okay, oh yeah, you guys are gonna whine that Tifa didn't get in. Okay, really? You also got a Final Fantasy 7 fighting game as well, too, and multiple Final Fantasy 7, and also in the Final Fantasy fighting game, Final Fantasy 7 got better treatment than every other Final Fantasy game out there. Okay, Final Fantasy 7 is basically like the Gen 1 of Final Fantasy. Okay, they basically get they get all this special treatment, and they still whine about not getting enough representation. Okay, that we need to get these obscure, like Tifa is not an obscure character, but we want these obscure characters to get be put forward for other entries in the series. Kind of like with the representation of Pokemon in Smash Bros. Oh, how many Gen 1 Pokemon are in Smash Bros? I count 5. Okay, every other generation, oh, you get one. You get one measly Pokemon. Gen 1 gets 5. Every other gen gets one Pokemon. Okay, you know, it's very, very unfair to the other generations because there's lots of other generations of Pokemon that people love with tons of good candidates for Super Smash Bros. As well. But yep, Final Fantasy 7 fans are never happy. They're very, very ungrateful because they get them, because basically Square does everything to make the fans happy. But in any of the Final Fantasy game that gets representation, these people will cry and whine that Cloud, Tifa, or Sephiroth, as I think are the most popular characters from Final Fantasy 7, didn't make it into this game or this boot or whatever. Okay, which is ironic because Final Fantasy 7 gets the most amount of representation from Square Enix. As well as, again, Final Fantasy 16 was a failure. It didn't really do too well. But also, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth didn't do too well either. Speaking of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, didn't do too well. So, yeah. Yeah, and of course, we get the worst Final Fantasy 7 Final Fantasy protagonist ever. And yeah, these people are really angry over. And I find that they claim that everybody wanted Tifa and Tekken. I have, of course, I'm not part of the Tekken community. I don't play those games, but I didn't see one person say, "Oh my God, we need Tifa and Tekken." And why did they want Tifa and Tekken? Because look at her boobs or something like that, like with Stellar Blade. But yep, that's what this video here. Goodbye.